In a dramatic twist that could reshape the landscape of government and technology, tensions between senior U.S. officials and allies of Elon Musk have culminated in a significant exit from a key government agency. Reports reveal that a senior official has departed following disputes over a controversial payment system, a move that has raised eyebrows and concerns about the ongoing influence of Musk in federal operations. This discord comes on the heels of allegations that Musk's aides have locked government employees out of critical computer systems at the Office of Personnel Management (OPM). These actions reportedly stem from a broader initiative led by Musk, who has recently been granted unprecedented control over the agency. Congressman Gerry Connolly, a vocal critic of this move, lambasted Musk's hostile takeover, which he claims has jeopardized cybersecurity protocols by establishing private servers and undermining the role of career officials. The actions of co-presidents Musk and Trump will have disastrous consequences, not just for the civil servants whose lives they are upending, but for the American people who will suffer as a result, Connolly stated, highlighting the potential ramifications of this power shift. The escalating rift is emblematic of a larger trend within the new Trump administration, where figures like Musk have been positioned to lead efforts aimed at dramatically reducing government expenditures. Musk's Department of Government Efficiency is reportedly tasked with eliminating over $2 trillion in federal debt, a goal that aligns with the administration's fiscal policy but raises questions about governance and oversight. In a separate yet intertwined development, it appears that the dynamics between tech titans are shifting. Amazon, which had distanced itself from Musk's platform X, formerly Twitter, amid a broader advertising pullback, is reportedly planning a return to advertising on the platform. This change seems to signal a thawing of relations between Musk and Amazon's Jeff Bezos, who had previously been embroiled in a rivalry with Musk over their respective space ventures. Recent social media exchanges have hinted at a newfound camaraderie, with Musk even jokingly referring to Bezos as a best friend in a playful post following a joint space launch event. This shift in advertising strategy comes as the tech industry grapples with the implications of Musk's ownership of X, which has seen a tumultuous period marked by brand withdrawals and subsequent lawsuits. Major companies like CVS and Unilever had previously ceased advertising on the platform, citing concerns over the environment Musk created post-acquisition. However, it appears that Amazon, under the guidance of CEO Andy Jassy, is now cautiously re-entering the fray, potentially reinvigorating ad revenue for X and signaling a broader acceptance of Musk's leadership. As these developments unfold, the intersection of government and technology continues to be a focal point of scrutiny. The ramifications of Musk's influence on federal operations, coupled with the fluctuating relationships between major tech players, suggest a transformative era that could redefine both public policy and corporate strategy. Observers are left to ponder how these changes will impact the future of governance in the U.S. and the role of technology in shaping public services. The coming months are likely to reveal more about the sustainability of Musk's initiatives and the reactions of both federal employees and the broader tech community. In a surprising turn of events, the U.S. Treasury Department has seen the departure of a key official amidst rising tensions with Elon Musk's newly established Department of Government Efficiency (DOGE). Fiscal Assistant Secretary David A. Lebrick's resignation follows a contentious clash over access to critical payment systems, raising questions about the future direction of federal financial management under Musk's vision for government reform. Lebrick, who has dedicated decades to public service, reportedly left due to disagreements surrounding DOGE's requests for sensitive data access, which had been under discussion since the recent elections. While the details of this dispute remain murky, sources indicate that it reflects broader conflicts surrounding the operational integration of DOGE within established government frameworks. As the Treasury oversees a system that manages over $6 trillion annually, covering essential services such as Social Security and Medicare, Lebrick's exit signals significant unrest within the federal bureaucracy. This discontent is compounded by the ambitious agenda set forth by DOGE, which Musk positioned as a means to streamline federal operations and reduce unnecessary expenditures. In a recent tweet, DOGE highlighted the inefficiency of the U.S. penny, which costs taxpayers $86 million annually to produce, igniting a conversation about potential reforms that have stalled in Congress for decades. Musk's desire to challenge the status quo could potentially lead to transformative changes, although the path to legislation remains fraught with political hurdles. Critics of DOGE's approach have voiced concerns about the implications of using federal payment systems for political purposes. Mark Mazur, a former senior Treasury official, emphasized that the politicization of these systems is unprecedented and could undermine the integrity of government operations. Concurrently, there are indications that Musk is contemplating the integration of blockchain technology into DOGE's operations, a move that could further revolutionize how federal spending is monitored and executed. As these developments unfold, the tension between traditional governmental operations and Musk's disruptive strategy continues to escalate. The clashing priorities within the Treasury Department highlight a critical juncture in U.S. governance wherein innovative approaches are pitted against established bureaucratic practices. While Musk's supporters tout the potential for increased efficiency and transparency, detractors warn of the risks associated with such radical shifts. As the Biden administration navigates this complex landscape, the future of DOGE remains uncertain. The department's efforts could either lead to meaningful reform within the federal system or exacerbate existing tensions, particularly if Musk's allies continue to confront career civil servants over access to vital government databases. The trajectory of these initiatives will be closely monitored as they carry the potential to reshape the operational fabric of U.S. governance, especially in an era increasingly defined by technological advancements and the push for efficiency. In conclusion, the resignation of Lebrick serves as a critical moment for the Treasury and the broader implications of DOGE's agenda. As America stands on the precipice of potential reform, the interplay between innovation and traditional governance will undoubtedly shape the future of how public services are managed. With ongoing discussions about the penny and the possible integration of blockchain technology, the coming months will be telling for the success of Musk's ambitious government initiative and whether it can navigate the complexities of federal bureaucracy without further disruption. In an increasingly competitive landscape dominated by electric vehicles and autonomous technology, Tesla is poised to make a significant leap with its latest announcement, the launch of a robotaxi ride-hailing service. Set to debut in Austin in June 2025, this new venture comes just weeks before Waymo's anticipated launch in partnership with Uber, marking a pivotal moment in the race for supremacy in the autonomous transportation sector. Tesla's decision to enter the robotaxi market underscores CEO Elon Musk's ambitious vision for the company. According to a statement from Tesla, the robotaxi service aims to utilize its fleet of fully autonomous vehicles to provide a cost-effective and efficient transport solution for urban commuters. Musk has long championed the idea of autonomous ride-hailing as a transformative force in the automotive industry, and the timing of this announcement suggests a strategic move to capture market share before competitors gain traction. The implications of this service extend well beyond convenience. By leveraging its existing fleet, Tesla aims to create a model that not only enhances mobility but also generates substantial revenue through ride-hailing. The company has indicated that it plans to deploy a significant number of vehicles, potentially easing urban congestion and reducing the reliance on personal vehicle ownership. This is about more than just making rides available, it's about reshaping urban transportation as we know it, Musk stated in a recent interview. However, the launch of Tesla's robotaxi service comes amid a whirlwind of challenges and criticisms that the company faces. Recent reports have highlighted a decline in sales for Tesla's flagship models, with the Model Y and Model 3 experiencing notable downturns in 2024. This has led some analysts to question the sustainability of Tesla's market dominance, especially as competition intensifies. Despite these challenges, analysts remain optimistic about Tesla's ability to rebound, citing its strong presence in China, where it has seen sales grow significantly amidst a tumultuous market for foreign automakers.
The contrast between Tesla's ambitious plans and the scrutiny it faces underscores the complexities of the current EV landscape.
While critics label initiatives like the Cybertruck as potential failures, data suggests that Tesla maintains a commanding presence in the market. The company continues to outperform rivals, with its vehicles dominating sales charts even as it navigates through fluctuating demand and evolving consumer preferences. As Tesla prepares for the rollout of its robotaxi service, the industry will be watching closely. The success of this initiative could not only bolster Tesla's financial outlook but also redefine how consumers interact with transportation.
With Waymo and Uber also set to roll out their services, the coming months will be crucial for determining who will lead this new frontier of mobility. In conclusion, as Tesla gears up to launch its robotaxi ride-hailing service, it stands at a crossroads.
The initiative represents a bold step into the future of transportation, but it must also contend with the realities of a shifting market landscape and emerging competitors. If successful, this venture could solidify Tesla's position as a leader in the EV and autonomous vehicle sectors, shaping the future of urban mobility. As the summer approaches, all eyes will be on Austin to see whether Musk's vision will materialize into a transformative reality for transportation. As the new year unfolds, SpaceX is set to make headlines once again with a series of exciting rocket launches from Florida's iconic Space Coast. On February 3, 2025, the company will conduct 2 significant missions in a single day,
showcasing its ongoing commitment to satellite deployment and Earth observation technologies.
The first launch is scheduled for the early morning hours, where a Falcon 9 rocket will lift off from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, delivering a payload of Starlink Internet satellites into low Earth orbit.
This mission is part of SpaceX's continual efforts to expand its satellite internet service, which aims to provide high-speed internet access to underserved areas around the globe.
The launch window for this mission is set between 3:54 a.m. and 8:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, a timeframe that will depend heavily on weather conditions. As the day progresses, the excitement builds for the evening launch of the Falcon 9 rocket from Launch Complex 39A at NASA's Kennedy Space Center. This mission will carry the 5th and 6th satellites of the Worldview Legion program,
developed by Digital Globe.
These new Earth observation satellites are designed to enhance global imaging capabilities, providing high-resolution imagery for various applications ranging from environmental monitoring to urban planning. The evening launch window is set from 6:32 p.m. to 8:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a time that promises a spectacular view for those in surrounding areas, provided the skies are clear.
Both launches reflect SpaceX's pivotal role in the current landscape of space exploration and satellite technology.
According to the Federal Aviation Administration, the successful deployment of these satellites will contribute to a growing constellation that enhances the company's mission to provide reliable global coverage. The Worldview Legion satellites in particular represent a significant advancement in Earth observation, with capabilities that could transform industries reliant on geographic data. Residents and visitors along Florida's Treasure Coast have an excellent opportunity to witness these launches, with many popular viewing spots identified, including beaches and parks from Sebastian Inlet to Vero Beach. The proximity of these locations to the launch sites allows for optimal viewing conditions, making the events a draw for local communities and tourists alike. As the launch date approaches, anticipation continues to build. SpaceX's ability to execute back-to-back launches is a testament to its operational efficiency and technological prowess. This flurry of activity not only reinforces the company's leadership in the aerospace sector but also highlights the increasing frequency of space missions in the U.S., which saw a record 93 orbital launches in 2024. However, these launches are not without their challenges. The unpredictability of weather conditions in Florida can impact launch schedules, creating a sense of urgency for enthusiasts and spectators alike. As noted in various operational advisories, potential delays or changes to the schedule are not uncommon and should be anticipated.
Looking ahead,
the excitement surrounding these events signals a broader trend in space exploration as both public and private sectors continue to collaborate on ambitious projects. With missions planned across various agencies including NASA and other private companies, the coming months will likely see even more innovative launches and advancements in space technology. The eyes of the world will be on Florida as it remains a pivotal hub for the future of space exploration. On January 14, 2025, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) initiated a lawsuit against Elon Musk alleging that the billionaire entrepreneur failed to disclose his ownership of Twitter Inc. stock in a timely manner following his acquisition of a significant stake in 2022. This legal action underscores the ongoing scrutiny Musk faces from regulatory bodies and highlights the complexities of compliance in the fast-paced world of social media and investment. The SEC's complaint centers on Musk's alleged violation of Rule 13D of the Securities Exchange Act of 1934, which mandates that any individual or entity that acquires more than 5% of a company's stock must report this ownership within 10 calendar days. According to the SEC, Musk delayed his disclosure by 11 days, missing the March 24, 2022 deadline. This delay allowed him to purchase an additional $500 million in Twitter stock at prices that did not reflect the market's lack of awareness regarding his substantial ownership. The SEC claims that this resulted in a profit of approximately $150 million for Musk at the expense of other shareholders who sold their shares without knowledge of his intentions. Musk initially filed a Schedule 13G on April 4, 2022, reporting a 9.2% stake in Twitter. However, he later converted this filing to a Schedule 13D, which is required when a person intends to influence the control of the company. In this amended filing, Musk disclosed an agreement with Twitter that appointed him to the board of directors and restricted his ownership to a maximum of 14.9%. The SEC's lawsuit seeks a civil fine and the disgorgement of his profits from the alleged violations. The SEC's requirements aim to provide transparency and protect investors by ensuring that significant ownership stakes are disclosed promptly. This case comes at a time when the SEC has recently modernized its reporting requirements, shortening the disclosure deadline from 10 calendar days to 5 business days for acquisitions that exceed the 5% threshold. These changes, implemented in October 2023, reflect a broader effort to address the rapid evolution of technology and investment practices. Musk's legal team has dismissed the SEC's actions as a continuation of what they describe as a multi-year campaign of harassment against him. This lawsuit arrives shortly after a Delaware Court of Chancery ruling that denied Musk a $56 billion compensation package from Tesla Incorporated, marking another chapter in his ongoing legal battles. The ruling criticized the fairness of the compensation arrangement, citing Musk's controlling interest in the company as a potential conflict of interest. The SEC's complaint emphasizes the timing of Musk's disclosure rather than the legitimacy of his initial filing. It highlights discussions Musk had with Twitter's board before his initial Schedule 13G, where he expressed interest in assuming a directorial role. The outcome of this legal action may significantly impact Musk's public image and his relationship with investors, particularly as he navigates the complexities of ownership and control in the companies he leads. As the regulatory landscape continues to tighten, Musk's legal challenges may not only shape his personal financial future but also influence broader discussions on transparency and accountability in corporate governance. Stakeholders will be watching closely to see how Musk and his legal team respond to this SEC complaint and whether this case will lead to further scrutiny of his business practices. The developments in this case could set important precedents for how significant stock acquisitions are reported and handled in the future. In a striking intersection of technology and regulatory oversight, Phyllis Fong, the USDA Inspector General known for her investigations into food safety and animal welfare, was recently removed from her office after contesting her termination by the Trump administration. The abrupt dismissal has raised questions about the integrity of oversight mechanisms within federal agencies, particularly as Fong was overseeing critical probes, including one into Elon Musk's Neuralink, which is developing brain implant technology. Fong, who dedicated 22 years to the USDA, was escorted from her office after she refused to accept her termination. Sources indicate that she contended the administration did not adhere to proper procedural protocols in her dismissal. In an email to her colleagues, Fong referenced the Council of the Inspectors General on Integrity and Efficiency, which determined that the termination notices were legally ineffective. This incident has sparked a broader debate about the political motivations behind the firings of inspectors general, with the White House defending the actions as necessary to remove rogue partisan bureaucrats in favor of individuals who would uphold the rule of law.
Fong's tenure included oversight of significant issues such as the spread of bird flu affecting poultry and cattle, along with high-profile investigations into animal welfare violations at research breeders.
Notably, her office initiated an inquiry into Neuralink in 2022, focusing on the company's practices amidst its ambitious endeavors to develop brain-computer interface technology. The implications of her removal are profound, especially as Neuralink continues to push the boundaries of neuroscience and robotics.
Simultaneously, Neuralink has announced promising developments in its research.
The company recently shared a video revealing a human patient using its N1 brain chip to control a robotic arm with mere thoughts. This technology, part of the ongoing Convoy study, aims to restore autonomy for individuals with disabilities, particularly those who have lost mobility. The video showcased the robot arm writing the word convoy on a whiteboard, a significant milestone that has garnered attention on social media platforms. Elon Musk himself confirmed the extraordinary feat, affirming that the patient was indeed controlling the arm purely through their thoughts, not through any traditional interfaces like joysticks or muscle sensors. This innovative technology has already demonstrated its potential, with Neuralink's first human patient, Nolan Arbaugh, who utilized the chip to control a computer mouse and play video games, activities that were previously impossible due to his quadriplegia. The implications of such advancements could lead to revolutionary changes in assistive technology, enabling individuals to control exoskeletons and robotic limbs directly through their neural signals. As Neuralink forges ahead with its trials, the intersection of regulatory scrutiny and groundbreaking technological advancements remains a critical focal point. Fong's dismissal not only raises alarms about the political landscape shaping oversight, but also underscores the importance of having independent watchdogs to monitor the ethical implications of rapidly advancing technologies. With the stakes higher than ever, the tech community and regulatory bodies alike are poised for an unfolding drama that could redefine the boundaries of innovation and accountability. As developments continue, the future of Neuralink, along with the integrity of governmental oversight, will be closely watched by stakeholders across multiple sectors.